Welcome to Two Guys No Credentials
where two completely unqualified people talk about nothing.
and everything.
Like we know what we're doing. Spoiler, we don't.
Here we go again.
Why is it doing this? I just here. Oh, we're back.
Well, sometimes our phones have Tourette's, and it's nothing to be ashamed of. It's a condition people deal with, and it's just part of who
Well,
we are.
At least my phone's not at an award gathering and yelling racial slurs, so that's a thing.
And if you're wondering what we're talking about, go back and check out episode 4.
Oh man, I don't even know what to do right now. How do we do this? How did we ever do this? I don't even remember.
I don't know. It's been so long. We've been on a little hiatus. I was away on vacation. We'll talk about that in a little bit. But I do have an exciting update if you want to jump right in.
Yeah, let's go.
The Buffalo Sabres have won their first playoff series since 2007. Let's go.
Fucking get it.
Let's go. Got to be honest, they handled Boston. Although they lost a couple of games in the series, their time of possession was almost double that of Boston's. The shots on goal were almost double that of Boston's the entire series. And so, I'm feeling really good going in now against Montreal. But 2007 was a long time ago, so I thought it'd be fun to take a little trip down history lane here and talk about what the world was like in 2007.
Let's do it. I'm here for it.
Yeah, man. What were you doing in 2007?
I was in Japan drinking samurai water, going to buy me, drink me bars, doing karaoke, eating tons of sushi and gyoza, and not having sex.
Yeah, I was in 7th grade.
You're really?
Swear to God.
Oh man, yeah. I was getting shit housed in the land of the samurai.
In the land of the samurai.
Yeah.
Well, that sounds significantly cooler than what I was doing.
I mean, I like social studies.
Social studies was all right. Spanish.
Here we go.
Didn't care for it.
Oh.
Heavens to Betsy. And we're live.
Heavens to Betsy. If you're wondering what a buy me, drink me bar is, I'll explain really fast. So you walk into this place. It's dimly lit, and there's an old woman, Japanese maybe, and to the right of you in this particular buy me, drink me bar, to the right as you walk in, there's all these girls dressed up and standing in a line, and you walk through the line and you pick one, and these girls will sit with you and drink with you and chit chat and stuff as long as you keep buying them drinks.
Okay, so it's real life Pokemon Go.
Yeah, here but the camera's not working again. Now it's back. Now it's back.
You know what this is reminding me of? It's reminding me of Mallrats, when he just interrupts the conversation and he goes, "The kid is on the damn escalator again."
Well, eventually it's going to get tired. So
yeah, well, I hope a shoelace gets caught and a bloodbath ensues. That is a deep cut reference. If you don't know what I'm talking about, then this is not the podcast for you.
Is that Mallrats too?
Yeah, Jason Lee. Most people don't know he was a pro skateboarder before he became an actor.
Oh, I had no idea. I don't even know who Jason Lee is.
He ended up being My Name is Earl.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, Mallrats, great movie. Snoochie Boochies. Okay, so back on track here. 2007. A couple of things going on in the world. Netflix had just introduced streaming. Before that point, it was just DVDs by mail.
Nice.
I mean, crazy. Google had bought DoubleClick, which is like the way online advertising happens now. they were like on the brink of that because by Google was just simple search engine, but then allowing like the advertising space, which is what like Facebook ended up picking up and why that was free. 2007, great year for that. Harry Potter and the Deathly Hollows was released
No way.
that year.
The book or the movie?
The movie, of course.
Holy crap.
I know. Think
Wow.
about it. The show Mad Men debuted in 2007.
All right. I still haven't seen it.
I oh man, I tried to watch that show maybe 3 or 4 different times. Everyone has told me how amazing that show is. I found it incredibly boring. Acting is amazing, I will say, but it was very boring. Um, Keeping Up with the Kardashians premiered in 2007, and last but not least, the first iPhone was launched. The
No,
Sabres,
no way.
yes, the Sabres haven't won a playoff series since the iPhone was launched.
Wow.
Yeah, and back then that was just the launch of it. It still didn't have um like a the app store or anything yet. It didn't have its full functionality. It was just released.
That's incredible. Was it the little tiny brick,
It was
right?
the little tiny brick with the black back, and it was like rounded.
Wow. I didn't have an iPhone.
Yes.
I had a Razor.
Oh, I had a razor.
Yeah. Yeah.
What was cool about those days, though, everybody's cell phone matched their personality a little bit. Now it's all just iPhone or Droid.
I
Back
don't
then,
think
it was like the LG chocolate. I had an LG Shine. There was the Voyager. There was like the ones that you would like slide the phone sideways and would be a whole keyboard there. Like everyone had like a different phone. It was kind of neat because it kind of matched that person.
I don't know. Wait a second. You had a phone in 7th grade?
Yeah, I was doing pretty well from day one.
What are you selling drugs?
I don't know. I actually, when I think about how crazy it was that I had a cell phone back then, I don't know what my parents were thinking at the time, but maybe it was because my older brother had a cell phone because he was like driving at that point. I don't really know. Um, but yeah, I was doing all right.
Who are you calling?
Nobody really. Honestly, I think it was just to like get me home from like practices. I'd like call my dad practices over, and then he would come pick me up.
All right.
Yeah.
Like the violin? That
Well,
kind of
baseball.
Oh, sports. No, sports.
Yeah, man. So I mean that's my update. It was really cool being on vacation, watching the Sabres play hockey while we had like the windows open and the ocean breeze blowing through. Really cool experience. Never in my life have I experienced that.
That's pretty awesome. I really appreciate you taking us for a trip in your time machine.
Thanks, dude.
Yeah,
Yeah.
had a great time. Um, Congratulations to the Sabres.
Yeah, dude.
Um,
Here we go. Let's win another round. They're favorited in the next round that they're in. So hopefully they can go even further. It'd be really great.
that'd be awesome. And thanks to the Boston Fighting Irish. Is that what they're called?
Might as well be. Yeah.
Okay. Thanks for playing. But your team is rubbish. That's what they call
Yeah.
garbage in Boston.
Yeah. Well, at least they had fun.
That's what counts in
That's
professional
what
sports.
counts. I'm told. Yeah. At least they had fun. They finished dead last, but they had fun.
um, I have a couple of updates. Firstly, I want to apologize for getting so excited about Aaron Rodgers retiring. It's not true, and the internet tricked me. So got that wrong. I have,
Thousand pardons, thousand pardons, thousand pardons.
although Aaron Rodgers can still go fuck himself. I
Yeah.
I also wanted to add something to our Gavin Newsom discussion.
Yeah.
Um, it was reported that Gavin Newsom sold 97,000 copies of his memoir, which is pretty great, right? Good for him. It was also reported that his PAC spent $1.5 million on the book. So they bought 2/3 of his book sales. So Gavin Newsom sucks.
Yikes.
Yeah.
That's also how my band made $25 from Spotify once.
Yeah. Gavin
All of
Newsom?
the oh yeah, Kevin Newsom, we're a big fan. Uh, yeah, we just streamed all of our own music for like a week straight.
Oh, yeah, that's awesome. Can we do that here on like YouTube or will that work?
What do you mean?
If we just like constantly listen to our own podcast, will it like finally think we're getting listeners?
Yeah,
All right,
yeah,
I'm gonna start that now. I'm gonna go get a bunch of burner phones.
yeah. Well, what we did at the time, because things were a little bit different, because the algorithms were what they are now. What we did is we had a bunch of friends, like as they were sleeping, like play it and then turn the volume off, so that it would just like play on repeat for 8 hours.
That's amazing. And you only made 25 bucks?
Yeah, yeah, there was a band though. So Spotify ended up changing this rule. There was a band out there that was like short on cash flow, so they released an album of just silence, and it was like 55 songs on this album, and it was just there was nothing, and they did that so that if you would like people could just play it or they would play it just 24 hours a day. They just like left a phone or whatever for like a year. They just like let it run to get all of these
No
streams and
way.
downloads. Yeah, Spotify figured it out, and now you have to have like some audio within the first 30 seconds of your song.
Wow, that's amazing. I
Isn't that
love
wild?
that. Yeah. Oh my gosh.
All right, cool updates though. Yeah, Aaron Rodgers, uh, still an immunized tool.
But he is immunized.
He is immunized.
All right. What do we got? We got some regrets. I got a regret.
Get it?
Wow. So my mom was visiting last week. So she wanted to go out to breakfast with my in-laws. So where do we go? A fucking diner.
Oh
And we all
no!
know how I feel about diners,
And
but
if you don't know how he feels about diners, check out episode 7.
yeah, exactly. Um, but so we sit down at the diner and I'm like, "Ugh, why the fuck? Why are we here? This is so dumb." And somebody from high school that I know is our waiter. And he's almost unrecognizable, but I recognize him because I have like a great brain for faces that I don't want to see. And I was just like, oh my God, I'm just gonna pretend. I'm just gonna pretend. I have no idea who this person is. I'm just gonna pretend. Um, and so I'm like, Paige, I know I whisper to her, I'm like, I know this person. And my sister's like, you know him? You know him? Like everybody's making a big deal about it. And I'm like, shut the fuck up. Shut up. Everybody shut up. Oh my God. I hate the diner. It's so stupid.
I'm still kind of hung up. I have a great mind, a great memory for faces that I don't want to see.
Yeah.
Oh shit, that's
Yeah.
really good. Yeah, it's so funny though. Sam will do that to me too. We're like be in public, and I'll be like talking shit about this guy in the red hat. I'll be like, dude, check out that guy in the red hat. And she's like, what about that guy in the red hat?
That's what she sounds like too. That was perfect.
Yeah, I've been working on it.
All right.
Doing it in front of the mirror.
Yeah, but going to the diner for breakfast, it was nice to see everybody, but we could have picked a nicer, classier place that
Yeah,
didn't
you don't
didn't
have to go to a diner for breakfast. You can go to like a different place for breakfast.
no, I mean, we did order a whole lobster, so that's the thing.
That is, I. This has to be a poll that we put up, by the way, on social media. Can you or can you not order lobster at a diner?
At this particular diner, no, I checked the menu, but you could get crab cakes or shrimp cocktail.
Shrimp cocktail. Like
Yes.
this is unheard of.
No, this is a New England diner.
Okay, well you did justify it. This is a New England diner thing. This is not a diner thing.
Well, I mean, it could be a Jersey diner thing. I'd have to go check it out.
What I can probably guarantee is it's definitely not an Idaho diner thing.
No.
They
No.
have potatoes only. They don't even have eggs there. I know sure as shit they don't have internet.
No, nobody has internet.
Not in Idaho. They're still worried about Y2K.
Wait a second, if they don't have oh, no, Y2K wasn't an internet thing. How do you remember Y2K?
Huh?
I remember I remember, um, like, I went to visit Joe in Long Island, um, and we were out on a boat, and all the adults were talking about Y2K. This is, like, 1997, and this guy is talking about how like, to the adults that his job is to go into big companies and fix their computers, uh, and get them ready for Y2K, and he's like, "Yeah, these fucking idiots just throwing cash at me for a problem that isn't really a problem." And, like,
Yes.
they were all laughing about it. Yeah.
Now you realize that's what Peter Gibbons was doing in the movie Office Space.
What do you mean?
Basically, what he was doing was converting the software to get ready for the 2000 switch.
Oh, yes. Yeah, yeah.
Basically, what they were doing.
Yeah, that's right. I forgot about
Even
that.
Peter Gibbons knew that wasn't a problem.
Yeah, no yeah. Well, I don't know, this guy made a lot of money, apparently. He was laughing all the way to the bank.
Yeah, I mean, it is funny though because like I can understand a little bit of like where it started, right? Well, everything was coded in like the two-digit year, like 99 instead of 1999. So switching that to
Yes.
2000, where it's just I can see how that would cause like a software problem. But I think that was like the first like viral social media sensation, one of the first ones, right? Where like it just went viral and it just took on a life of its own. Like all the grids were going to shut down. There's going to be nuclear war. Everyone's going
Yeah.
to get herpes.
Yeah, yeah. And they did.
Yeah,
But
everyone got herpes.
yeah, Elon Musk cured it though when he bought PayPal.
Yeah, he also cured rickets. Did you know that?
Like the person? Rick?
No, rickets.
Oh, rickets. Yes, rickets.
Full disclosure, I don't even know what rickets is. I just think that word is hilarious.
It's it's like when you sit down on a like a wicker chair and it gets all rickety.
Yeah, and you get splinters up the behind.
Yes,
Yeah, I read
exactly.
that somewhere.
Yeah. All right. Well, that went that was a weird tangent. We really got to bring it back.
All right. I have to rant about something. Oh boy. You know me. I don't normally have regrets. Things are usually pretty great. So I was in Florida this past week. We had a very nice time. Took my niece to Disney World and she had an absolute blast. She's 4, so like it was awesome to see her like through her lens. All of it is real and all of it is exciting. It was really, really cool. Then we spent a couple of days there and spent the week in Siesta Key, one of my favorite vacation spots, one of the best beaches in the entire world. We're there. Um, then coming home, never had a problem with flights ever, especially getting back to Buffalo. It's really, really simple, except for this time. Our flight gets canceled, except it never really got canceled. So we get on, we board the plane. We're sitting on the tarmac for 2.5 hours,
Ugh.
and we still have not taken off. There is the only rainstorm that Florida has had in like 2 months happening right now. Of course. So we're sitting there, and they have to give us an update every half hour, which is I guess the law. But all they give us an update on is when the next update will become. So they're not saying anything, which is pissing me off even more. Uh, So we just continue waiting, continue sitting. And then they decide, okay, we're going to go back to the gate. Anyone that wants to get off can get off. Anybody that wants to stay on can stay on. So I look at my parents are on the same flight. I look at them. I look at my wife. I'm like, we're out of here. So the problem I had is that I played a show the next day. I had it scheduled for Sunday. We're trying to come home Saturday. So I need to get home and get this moving. So credit to my incredible wife for like making it her mission to figure this out and get me home. And she totally did. But when we go up to the counter and she's talking with that lady who has no clue what's going on. Nobody really does. We were talking to all these different people. Everybody that works at the Sarasota airport has no idea what's going on and they don't care to. They do not give a shit to know. None of them know what anyone else's job is or what they're supposed to do. So we're standing there at this counter. I can see the plane and they're unloading our luggage. So I'm like, okay, if they're taking the luggage off of the plane, that means the flight's going to be canceled. So we switch our flights around. We don't know where we're going to stay because all the hotels are booking up. All the flights are canceling. So we're trying to figure all of this out in the midst of understanding, are we going to actually get a refund for this because you guys canceled the flight, which hasn't still happened. So finally we decide, okay, let's just stay an extra night. We'll get the next flight out in the morning. There's a connection at like noon, but my show starts at 3. So it's going to be tight.
Right. Yeah.
I'm like, okay, let me go get a rental car because it's going to be way better than an Uber right now. It was cheaper. So I run down to get a rental car. That guy has no clue what's going on either. So I'm asking him, I did the thing as I'm walking down there. I got all set up online. They have a car for me. I get down there. There ain't no car. He doesn't know where the car is. So then he decides to radio to one of the guys in the back and says, hey, I need you to bring up the keys for this car. And he radios 4 times with no response because that guy also doesn't know what's going on and doesn't care to. So finally, he pulls out his cell phone and then calls the guy. And the guy answers immediately. I'm like, why did we start there?
That's hilarious.
And then I can hear
he's ignoring the radio, but he's like, "Oh, somebody's calling my
my phone."
Yeah.
So then I hear the conversation, and the guy on the other end was like, "Hey, why didn't you use the radio?" And I was like, the first guy is like, "Oh, I did." He's like, "Well, what channel did you radioing me on?" And he's like, "Channel 7." He's like, "Oh, why are you using channel 7?" He's like, "That's the channel you told me to use when I started here. So now I know the guy at the counter has only been here for a matter of days."
Yeah.
And so the other guy's like, "Oh, yeah, it was channel 7, but it's 6 now." So no one decided to maybe tell the other employees that we now use a different channel. Regardless, bring me the fucking keys.
Well, why not channel 1? It's so funny. Why not channel 1? Just start there.
So, yeah, right? So he tells me, okay, he's bringing the car up. Go stand in this spot. It's next to the kiosk. They'll get the car right away. So I go up there. I'm there at the time they said I was going to be up there. Nobody's there. Nobody's driving up. So I knock on the little kiosk window and I ask the lady in there, hey, I'm supposed to be getting a car up here right now. I hand her my thing. I'm like, do you know where this is? And she goes, oh, no, I have no idea. So this person doesn't know either, and she doesn't care to. Whatever. Half hour later, I got the car. We drove to a place we were going to stay overnight. Next morning, we get up real early because we have to get to the airport right away. We get on that flight. That goes really well. The weather's fine. We're okay. But another bone I have, every airplane almost ever has space for you to put your little backpack right under the seat, except for this one. And there's no space in the compartments because morons are putting their fucking jacket in there, or they're putting like their little like handbag up in there. So now there's no room. That space is for luggage only. You have a backpack that should go under your seat because apparently there's some seats on this fucking plane that have apparatus. That's plural of apparatus, right? That you doesn't allow you to fit your shit in there like it's supposed to go. So now I have my one bag up in a
Oh,
compartment that's like really
this is
far away,
so
and
funny.
my other backpack bag doesn't fit under here. So now I got to figure out where it's going to fit in the fucking plane. I don't want to yell. So, anyways, we get to the connecting flight, but even before this, uh, the funniest part, I am on edge, very worried that I'm about to not get home and that I'm going to disappoint hundreds of people that were depending on this because it was a charity event that we're playing.
Yeah,
And so, like, a big part of that is drawing people in, the ticket sales. Like, it was important that I was there.
yeah.
So we land the first flight and we roll up to the gate, and then the pilot says, we're going to get delayed a little bit here. The person that does the jet bridge missed. They missed the door. And so now it's going to take an extra 10 minutes for them to realign it so that he can. This has never been a problem at an airport ever. No one's ever, like, the plane rolls up and then the person adjusts the jet bridge and then just completely misses the door and walks away. What is going on? So now I'm freaking out because we have like 10 minutes to get off this flight and then to the connecting flight to get back to Buffalo. So we get off the plane, we haul ass over there, and finally we got back. Had to drive from the airport to my house. My amazing parents, they're like, don't even worry about us. You just land, run to the car. We'll get an Uber separately to get home.
Oh, that's nice.
And yes, and I had my brother, who was awesome, come to my house, package up all of my shit so that I could just come home, grab it, and go. All of that worked out swimmingly. I got to the venue with like an hour to spare. We went on and played an awesome show. And then I drank a bunch of beers and then I went home.
Fucking nice. What a nightmare,
It
man.
was, dude. I was freaking out because this is the first show that we've played with my main band in a really long time, and I wanted to use this as a catalyst to get back out there. And so for me to miss this and disappoint all those people was really weighing on me, but went off without a hitch. The show went great. It was a good crowd, and they raised a decent amount of money for the organization.
Oh, that's great. Yeah, the videos you showed me, it looked like you guys crushed it.
Oh, thanks, man. Yeah, it was just fun to be back up there.
Awesome. Well, I'm sorry you had to deal with all those. I'm not allowed to say the word. Those fucking JOs.
The JOs.
The JOs. Yeah, I don't understand why. Like, come on. You don't know what channel you are? Like, you got to be special.
Well, it's just crazy because, like, in the South, no one moves. Like, no one is in a hurry. No one's got to be anywhere on time, which is crazy because you all work at an airport where, like, the whole thing is being on time.
Yeah, but it's also the Sarasota airport.
Yeah, I mean, there were many problems. So when I went to go get the car, they said, "Oh, you got to go to the check-in counter at the front of the airport to receive all of your bags instead of baggage claim," which I thought is really stupid too.
That
Why not
doesn't
just
make
put all
sense.
them into the baggage claim? We'll get our bags. No. So they get up there. Sam was handling this. She gets two of our bags. They have no clue where the other ones are.
Wow. Wow. Well, I'm glad you
Anyways,
made it
sorry.
home. I'm glad you made it home. I'm glad you crushed it. And I'm glad for the event. Hopefully they
Yeah.
got a bunch of cash, you know?
Yeah. Yeah. It's a cool time. They had like little raffle prizes and everything. So I think they raised a decent amount. We'll put some like videos and photos up on our socials when I get all that stuff back. So
Yeah.
you guys can check it out too.
Nice. Love it.
Thanks for letting me rant.
Yeah, of course, dude. I love it. It was so much better than my diner experience. Um, but we should really move on. NBA
Yeah.
playoffs or James Carville? Mine's short.
Uh, I want to hear about James.
Oh, all right. Well, the Raging Cajun, James
Rachel
Carville.
Cage.
Um, I think this was on vacation. A lot happened while you were gone. But I'm not exactly sure when he did this. It was either last week or the week before. But he said that the plan should be to, if the Democrats take control of the House, the Senate, and the presidency, to give DC and Puerto Rico statehood, pack the Supreme Court, and open the borders. Like that, he said it out loud. He said it out loud.
I don't want that to be the plan.
I think it's a terrible plan. You do all of that stuff, right? And boom, next thing you know, I've got blue hair, a nose ring, and somehow I'm pregnant, which is biologically, it would be pretty impressive, but also terrifying.
Yeah, I don't want that to be the plan at all. I consider myself a Democrat. That is not at all what I would want to happen.
I know it's pretty wild right now. What's going on between the Republicans and the Democrats with all the redistricting, the Supreme Court. But he straight up said, "This is what we need to do." And it's funny because this is the party of the no kings, but they seem to want to control everything.
So isn't that just isn't that just gerrymandering
What do you mean?
to give Puerto Rico and DC statehood?
Oh, kind of, but not
Isn't
exactly.
that
Because it's like a big version of gerrymandering because they
yeah,
know DC, it's just filled with leftists, and then
yeah.
Puerto Rico, same thing. So if that's going to give them so many congressional seats that like no matter what happened, a Democrat would always win the presidency.
So this is what I hate about the Democratic Party though, is I have a big problem with you trying to call out hypocrites on the right and then be a hypocrite.
I know.
That is literally the definition of hypocrite.
Yeah, that you did it. Like,
I did
wow.
it, nailed it.
If you looked in the dictionary and looked up the word hypocrite, it would be your face going like this.
But I mean, but it's frustrating because again, we have a 90-year-old man that like is kind of out of touch with what actually is reality. I don't believe that that is something that most Democrats that are like seriously running would believe in either. At least the ones that I pay attention to and the ones that I would want to vote for. Um, but like the problem is when you say it in a public forum like that, that's what people are going to believe, and especially people on the right that oppose the left, they're going to latch onto that because that's a crazy view, and that then they're going to generalize assumptions. It's going to cause even more problems. I
Well,
just I don't get
this
it.
yeah, I don't this is the problem though. Like, um I just don't like what's the goal here? Is the goal to govern, or is the goal to have complete control of all the outcomes every time so you can do whatever the fuck you want without caring about the other 50% of the people in the US who, you know, lean right. But al- also, let me just say this. There are all these 80-20 issues, and the Democrats really are against, they're in that 20%, right? The people who are in power. But 80% of the country, which includes a shit ton of left-leaning people, right, are with these 80%. So 20% of the country is running the Democratic Party. Does that make sense what I'm saying here? What I'm trying to get at?
I'm not sure I totally follow.
All right. So immigration, it's an 80-20 issue. The borders, like, close them, right?
Yeah, yeah. So like 80% of people would agree, close it down, and 20% of people like open it up, and
Yeah,
we're
but
listening
the
to the 20%.
Democrats are like, "No, no, let them all in. Let them all in." Like, obviously that's mainstream now in the Democratic Party if James Carville is saying it. So,
That's what's annoying because that's not actually what most Democrats want. And that's why
I
it's
don't
so
know.
annoying that it becomes a spokesperson for it.
Like, look what's happening. Like, your governor, Kathy fucking Hochul,
Yeah.
she's a twat. But Mom Donnie is like a, a radical human being who is actually pushing her to change policies based on his radicalness. So we've got 20% of the population running the Democratic Party.
Yeah, at least in the New York example, it's like 80% of our state population.
It's insane.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah. But I
It
guess this is what's so frustrating about politics in general, though. Like, all of them think they should speak instead of all coming together, have a unified message, right? What do we actually want? Because the most Democrats, at least the ones that are like worth anything, because they're the ones that are going to govern something in the future, almost all of them believe that we need to control the border. Um, but there needs to be reform to the system so that we can ensure immigration at a controllable rate faster than like the 10, 15 years that it takes right now on average. Um, but also make sure that we're vetting these people properly, make sure that there is documentation so that they can, contribute to in the way that everyone else does too. Also, there is a bit of fairness to the fact that like if you're going to come to this country and contribute to our economy, then you should get social benefits, and that should be a thing that we can all do. Um, I don't know. I do agree with a pathway towards mass amnesty for the people that are already here because they are contributing into our economy, and to remove all of them in the way that Trump originally said he wanted to would have like caused a shock to the economy, I believe. Um, but it didn't really happen that way anyway, so it's like kind of a moot point. Uh, but it's just to kind of wrap that up, I guess. It's really really frustrating to me when instead of coming together to have a unified message, they all just kind of go on their own thing and spew their own beliefs, which may or may not be contradictory to what the Democrats are trying to achieve, because all of their heads are shoved so far up their own asses that they think condescending people on the right, they think they conduct themselves as if they are the party of intelligence, which is incredibly condescending. Um, Instead of doing all that, maybe we can meet people where we're at, which is why I feel like I like someone like what is his name? He used to be the transportation secretary. I can't think of his name right
Oh,
now.
Pete Buttigieg.
Yeah, part of what I like about him is that he is willing to go on right leaning networks and then just talk about like actual values that matter to everybody, and talk about why what we think would matter for you or why it would benefit you guys, um, instead of trying to condescend people.
You know what I think is funny? You like people that I can't fucking stand. Like Pete Buttigieg, what an asshole. Never accomplished anything ever, but he's gay, right? And like he just ran for president. What did he do? Then he became Secretary of Transportation, um, and did a terrible fucking job. And then he went on, um, what's it called? Maternity leave. And but he's gay. But also you adopted a kid, but also you're the Secretary of Transportation during COVID when we have all kinds of transportation bottlenecks. Maybe fuck you. Go to work, you asshole. The other thing too is he never even told anybody. Ah, God, Pete Buttigieg, what an idiot. Uh,
Yeah, I can hear some of that, and I think some of it's valid. But then I would also point out, before his first term, what did Trump do?
what do you mean?
S- Six bankrupt companies, a fraudulent school, a massive racial lawsuits. What did he really do?
I mean, he also like successful businessman, lots of real estate.
Is
Uh,
he? Is
yeah,
he?
he
Because
is.
people say that, and most of the companies that he has were previously set up, and then his dad gave him a couple $1 billion.
His dad didn't give him a billion, he gave him a couple million. Yeah, I looked this
No.
up when we were having this argument. It was a million. It was a couple million.
Hmm. I've seen many other conflicting reports. I'll have to go back and check again. But I don't know. I feel like, and to address your point that he wasn't there, he took time off to be with his kid. There's nobody that in the presidency has ever taken more time off to play golf than Donald Trump has. To
Ah,
fly on taxpayer dollars to Mar-a-Lago to play golf and then fly back.
right, but I mean, like, he's doing his job.
Not when he's golfing.
Yeah, he's doing his job. Like, if there
Well, how do you know that Pete
if
Buttigieg
some
wasn't answering? How do you know that he wasn't answering emails and
'cause
doing his job on
he
paternity leave?
wasn't. It was a huge thing. Like, nobody knew where he was.
Nobody knew who he was.
Yes. You don't remember this? It was a huge thing. Like, they're like, "Where is he?" They're like, "Oh, he's on maternity leave." You don't remember this?
No, not really.
Yeah. Nobody knew what the fuck he was doing. Also, like, it's kind of an emergency. Maybe, like, instead of being out of the office for, like, 3 months, maybe take a couple weekends off here and there. Like, but also, like, you're not shut up. Like, you're not postpartum. Like, yes, I get it. You adopted a fucking kid. Like, you wanna spend time with your new child? Good for you, bro. But also, get your fucking ass to work. And I agree with you. The president shouldn't be fucking golfing, but at least, like, he didn't disappear for 3 months at a time. Like, he golfed and he went back.
I see it more as six of one, half dozen of the other.
No way. Being out of the office while you're presiding, right, during COVID, which was a huge problem when it came to, what's it
Well,
called? Like,
transportation,
yeah,
supply chain.
transportation, supply chains, that sort of thing. Like, maybe you should be fucking at work. Maybe, like, your adopted kid could I don't know, just see you when you get home. Have a nice dinner.
But isn't the transportation secretary more in charge of like helping pass policy for new infrastructure and public transportation?
Yeah, they're like the airlines,
Yeah.
the ports, that sort of thing.
So when
So, I
everything
mean,
was shut so when everything was shut down and then there's no supply chain, does it really have anything to do?
yeah, because things were still coming in through the ports and stuff like that.
Yeah, but what problems were arising when there
Listen,
was so little?
I'm not in government, and I don't do his job, but I do know this stuff is his responsibility, and
Yeah,
maybe
but
trying to find ways to make it more efficient when it's so bad, I don't know, maybe you could just be there.
yeah, fair enough.
I don't know. Anyway, let's get back to James Carville and this fucking plan real quick. Because here's my
Sorry.
no, it's okay, whatever. Like, I agree with you on the golf thing, but also, Pete Buttigieg, it just drives me nuts. Go to work, bro. Um, um, but here's my issue, okay? Like, this is actually a mindset. Republicans are they're like the Republicans. They're gonna destroy the republic. Democrats, they're destroying democracy. Both parties spend money like it's monopoly money, right? I like they're both terrible, but also here we go. They're just saying what the plan is, and we're just gonna take complete control. We're gonna make it so Republicans can never win, and I just don't get it. Like, are we idiots? Like that's not what the republic is was for. Like, things were supposed to be difficult. Like, making policy was supposed to be difficult. Like, you're supposed to have an opposition. I just
Yeah.
don't drives me nuts.
What most people don't want to talk about is we need Republicans to hold presidency. We need Democrats to hold presidency because that's also a system of checks and balances. Like and it matters. There are times where like a more conservative economic approach is warranted and needed when Democrats maybe have excessive spending and vice versa. Now, it is interesting over the last like 50 or so years that those economic like ideas have kind of swapped. Um, I think in certain respects, the left is sometimes a little bit more conservative on fiscal spending than the right is in certain areas.
When?
Military, for
Yeah,
example.
that's it.
Yeah, but it wasn't always.
That's the liberals are like, yeah, don't spend money on military. Let's spend billions and billions and billions and trillions of dollars on everything else. Let's give shit
Yeah.
away for free.
Well, it's not really give shit away. I don't view it as give shit away for free.
No?
The No, because so one of my favorite resources is the Center for Budget and Policy Priorities,
Mhm.
because it's all just data driven economic stuff, right? So a couple of the pieces of research that they put out suggests that the more you're able to help like the poor people, the more that they excel, the better your country does in GDP long term.
Mm.
So, so
Can I ask you
the
a
the
question?
reason, yeah,
Has poverty gone up or down since the war on poverty?
um, I don't know if I know the specific answer to that.
It's stayed the same.
Okay,
After spending
but
trillions and trillions of dollars on welfare programs, free healthcare, um, SNAP, all that shit, poverty is the same.
in terms of percentage,
Yeah.
and what was the time period?
Uh, let's see.
What did you say? The last 10 years or so
No,
since
this is like over like
oh the war on
60 years.
poverty. Well, how
Yeah.
much has the population increased in that time?
But it's but the percentage has stayed the same, but the spending has gone up exponentially. Let's look because I don't know.
But
1964, Lyndon B. Johnson,
yeah,
60 years.
I mean, I don't know the research. I don't have a good answer for that. I do know that there's a lot of other factors that play into that as well. Tax policy changing matters a lot. Part of the reason I think that billionaires should at least pay their fair share. Um, the
Man,
more,
we got to do this another time
yeah, we do. We got
because
to,
like I agree with you. The
yeah.
tax code is fucked,
Mhm.
right? But I disagree with you about the billionaires. Like I make them let them be billionaires. Make as much money as you want.
No, no,
Do it.
no. Yeah, no, letting them be billionaires is fine. All I want is for them to pay the taxes that they owe. That's it.
Mhm.
You
But they
know?
do.
No, most of them do not.
Yeah, they
Now,
pay they pay their
Elon
taxes.
Musk Elon Musk has paid the most taxes in American history, but it's still not even close to what he actually should owe because
What
of
do you
other because of yeah, this really does have to be another time. But I have an inherent problem with being able to use your shares in a company as collateral when we can't tax you on it no matter what. So
Mhm.
his net worth is extremely high. Obviously, he doesn't actually
Yeah,
have that cash. His net worth is high. So when he went to go buy Twitter, um, well, prior to Twitter, he's like, well, you can't tax me on any of my shares because it's not money that's realized.
yeah.
But yeah, and that's fine. But he bought Twitter with his shares. And I'm like, well, but I thought you didn't have it. So you do have it. We can't tax you on it, but you can use it as collateral
Mhm.
for another purchase. And then when you make that purchase, we can't tax you on the capital gains on that either because you didn't use money that you owe. So no,
Mhm.
he did not pay his fair share of taxes in the tunes of hundreds of millions of dollars.
But there was no money.
That's the argument,
I'm
right?
totally okay
I
with
don't.
this. I'm
I am
total
not.
I'm completely okay with this. And here's why I'm okay with it. Let's say we're like, all right, we're going to start taxing you, right, on a percentage of your assets, right? your unrealized gains. What is every billionaire going to do?
Tell me.
They're going to leave.
Yeah, but that's not what I'm suggesting, though. I
Yeah,
am
you are.
suggesting no, I'm not. I am not saying that we're just going to arbitrarily tax you on unrealized gains.
He
I
used
am
his
saying
ass. He used his asset, right? He used his. I'm sorry, I cut you off. Go ahead.
no. I'm just saying that I don't think you should be able to use that asset and like stock, right? Without paying the capital gains tax before you use it as currency.
But he didn't. He used it as collateral to get money and then bought it.
That's yeah. That this is. I
Yeah,
fail to
but I
see
mean,
really
like
this
this.
how it's
This is
different.
this is just a loophole, right?
But that's the
Here,
problem, right? There's
here's my
so many tax
here's
loopholes that they can
here.
utilize instead of just paying the tax like everyone else. I
I
would be able to
know,
use that loophole.
right, but here's the scary thing. Um, you buy you buy a house for $50,000 in 1973. You've lived in that house forever. It's now worth $1.4 million, right? That law's passed. Well, Jeff, we gotta tax you on those unrealized gains.
That's not what I'm saying though. If I go to use that house and buy another house and saying, "Well, I have a house that that I I'm going to use this house to go and buy this house,"
Mhm.
I shouldn't be able to do that.
But people do that all the
With
time.
without they have to sell the house and they use the
No, people will get a home equity loan based on how much equity they have in the home, and they will buy a second house so that I mean, if they want to live in it, if they want to rent it, they do. People do that all the time.
I guess you're
That
kind
would,
of right about that.
I mean, do we really want? What if you decide to sell the house? Do you have to pay taxes on $1.4 million?
Well, yeah, you do have to do that. If you sell your house, you there is a capital gains tax.
Is it? Oh, okay. There. Yeah, you're right. What if I
Yeah.
you leave it to your kid?
There is a transfer tax. Yeah.
Right, but with it's a transfer tax. Is it like a capital gains tax though? Now that I've become a
Basically, yeah.
millionaire,
Basically cuz
is just as high?
the transfer tax is a percentage of the increase in worth that it has.
Okay. All right. How do we get on this?
I don't know.
Oh my god. Could we this is why we need to do what I was saying earlier. Let's let's
Caw.
yeah. Yeah, you've got 2 minutes for the NBA playoffs.
No, I don't even want to.
You don't want to?
No, we'll save that.
All right. Okay. Oh my god. That's
Actually,
so
you know
funny.
what? I don't want to I already talked about the thing I hate, so I might as well talk about this real quick. So I got a minute 30. Uh the NBA playoffs are absolute trash. Come at me. NBA blows, the sport sucks, the rules suck, and even Charles Barkley, the face of the NBA for a couple decades, agrees.
Well,
Sport sucks.
let me just first of all, Charles Barkley was never the face of the NBA
What do you
ever.
mean?
He was
He
never
was on the desk.
I'm just saying he's not the face of the NBA, but yes, he's a big name in the sport. Um,
He's probably the face of Carl's Jr.
can I tell you something though? We only got a couple minutes, but here I go. The basketball is one of my favorite sports ever. I love playing basketball. Um, like I used to love watching it. Like when I go watch my little cousin Ella play basketball, man, I get fired up. I love watching her play basketball. She's just in there and she's tough as fuck and she's she's pretty tall, but, like, they always put her, like, guarding the biggest person. I'm like, "Yeah, fuck it, Ella, go
Get
out there,
after it.
like, elbow her, fuck it," right? And play
Yeah.
some real fucking basketball, and I get revved up. I'm like, "Let's go." I don't even know. I didn't know that the NBA playoffs were happening right now
Exactly. Exactly
because
my point.
I could give a fuck about the NBA. LeBron James has ruined that sport for me. The fact that they have made the rules in such a way that everybody's taking 3-point fucking shots all the time. Like, who wants to watch this?
It's exactly. It's so if you can score over 120 points, then the thing you're doing to earn those points is not that hard. It's just not. It's like in terms of like what the professionals are doing, like the reason I wanted to talk about this because I just saw this comparison yesterday. As an NBA player, I don't even know who he is, but he's out for like months because a guy kind of ran by him and his elbow bumped the guy's pinky, and now his pinky hurts, and he's out for months. And it's the pinky on his non-shooting hand, out for months,
I know. Kobe played with broken fingers.
dude. The
There was a game, and I wish I remembered more about this, but I think he broke a finger on his shooting hand, and he played with his left hand. Or he shot free throws with his left hand or something like that. Kobe was a
yeah,
bad so I used to be a LeBron James fan when he was in Cleveland. Like, I was just so impressed with his basketball IQ, and I was like, "Wow, in 4 or 5 years, this is gonna be insane. Like, he's the best player in basketball." No, he's not. Fuck him. Fuck LeBron James. Kobe Bryant is so much better than LeBron James, and I hate the fact that it's always LeBron James versus Michael Jordan. Like, why not Kobe Bryant and Michael Jordan? Why not Kobe
I
Bryant
agree.
and LeBron James? Fuck LeBron James.
I agree with this. But then I look at um, I can't remember names today. The guy that scored the game-winning goal for the U.S. In the Olympics this year. 5 minutes before he did that, he took a stick to the teeth and it knocked them out.
What?
You didn't know this?
No.
Oh yeah, yeah. There was a battle in the corner. He was right there. The opponent hit him right in the face. It literally knocked his teeth out of his face. He doesn't leave the ice. He just keeps playing. And then he
Fuck
scores
yeah.
the game winner. But this motherfucker, he jammed his pinky and he's out for months. This sport is soft. NBA is
Soft.
soft. The
So
players
soft.
are soft. And it's because there's no salary cap to get all this goddamn money for doing absolutely nothing. Could you imagine going to see your favorite sports team and then one of the players decided that they're not playing today just because they don't feel like it? Are you
I know
kidding me?
that's a huge thing in the NBA.
Oh,
Huge
it's
thing right now.
they
Yeah.
play the same amount of games as hockey, the same amount. Those guys would die before missing a game. He got hit in the teeth. His teeth are gone, and he didn't even leave the ice.
Yeah, I don't know.
Soft.
Everybody's like, here, we're just gonna go off now. Fuck LeBron James. This motherfucker, he's breaking all these point records and shit like that. And dude, you've been in the league fucking 20 years. Like, obviously, you're gonna break Jordan's records, but also it took you 20 years to do it. And it took you 20 years in load management, where you're managing your minutes. If you're a fucking winner, get out there and goddamn lead your team. And if you can't do it anymore, fucking retire, bro. Because I don't want to see some old ass dude playing basketball who was supposed to be the greatest and turned out to be such a fucking pussy. What a
Yeah,
pussy, legit. I'm not winning here. I'm taking my talents to fucking South Beach. Shut up, bitch. Like, you fucking suck. You could never put the team on your goddamn shoulders and win a fucking game. You're always like, well, I want my team to do it. Why do I always have to do it? Shut up, LeBron James. Shut up,
yeah. Shut up, LeBron James.
bitch. His
You know who
hairline's worse
never
than
said that? Go ahead.
I was gonna say his hairline's worse than mine. Fucking douche.
Yeah. Unfortunately, our audience only ever sees this hat, so they won't understand that reference. No,
Yeah,
no.
never gonna do it. Never.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Wow, I can't believe we did it. It's wow, we're really late.
Yeah, I expect we would be. We had a lot to talk about.
You got me
All right.
fired up, bro.
I got myself fired up, dude. I came in hot today. This is not
Yeah,
like me.
no, fucking oh man, basketball, it just drives me nuts, man. I just like it's changed so much in the past 20 years, and I like I said, I used to go out to bars to watch basketball. Like that's how
Yeah.
much I liked it, and I didn't even know it was the playoffs. Fuck them.
Anybody watching this that cares about the NBA, dude, put playoff hockey on and actually enjoy your day. It is so much more exciting. It's so much more action packed. The players aren't soft little bitches. It's just it's a better sport, and I just wish people would watch it. It's so good. Except if you're in the South, hockey's not for you.
You know what though? I would watch hockey if they like put maybe like a blue ring around the puck so I could see it on TV.
You should tune into the Sabres game on Wednesday, though. Tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
Yeah, tomorrow night.
I probably won't.
Yeah, I know.
I got Star Wars to watch. All right. Let's get into let's get into things I hate. Wow. I don't know. What are we doing?
I don't. We're not doing mine. I already talked about mine.
All right. Wait, you want to know what I hate?
Mm-hmm.
School bus stops now. You know, the school bus where they stop and pick up the kids. You know what I'm talking about? Those bus
Yeah,
stops.
yeah, yeah. You know how to the children getting to school to better
Yeah.
themselves.
That's what I hate. What happened? Like, what has happened in the past, I don't know, 20 years? When did every single kid get their own personal stop? Like, I swear, it's like they stop, drive 10 feet, stop, drive another 10 feet, stop again. And like, they're not even like transporting kids. They're like escorting through the neighborhood. Like, congratulations, you made it 40 yards today. Big day, kids. Fuck. And then I'm stuck behind this thing on my way to work. Like I just signed up for some fucking parade I didn't consent to. I just don't understand it. Can we consolidate this just a little? Like I'm not saying make the kids walk 12 miles uphill in the snow like it's 19 fucking 40, but can we get, I don't know, one stop per zip code? Like right now, it's one stop per driveway. I just don't fucking understand it. Ay,
this,
ay, ay. And
this
like,
is so funny because when I grew up, my school bus was every driveway.
Jesus Christ. And, I'm going to make this argument. People are going to see it and they're going to be like, well, it's for safety. Like, safety from what? The kid just walked from his front door to the curb. Is an extra 20 feet going to change everything into the Hunger Games? Like, I just don't understand. Like, you're telling me the danger zone starts at the mailbox, like, and you can't go any further? Oh my God.
I just love the thought of a kid getting to the end of their driveway, looking back at their house before they walk 20 feet, going,
Oh my God. But I don't understand. So like, but I feel like there's an escalation here. So by
yeah.
2030, buses are going to pull into the garage, pick the kid up from the kitchen.
Yeah, and then by 2047, the bus driver is just going to sleep in the home.
Yeah, just bring your kids to fucking work. Why do I got to be behind this fucking yellow goddamn trash can stopping every fucking 3 feet? Holy shit. Fuck.
I will say the bus drivers around here are pretty good about this. If they get like 3 stops in a row and they see more than, like, if they even have one car behind them, they pull over, let everyone go, and then they get back out on the road.
No,
It's
man.
pretty convenient.
There was a time when I was a kid, when I rode the bus, we would walk like so we had our bus stop and it wasn't that far. And then there was like 6 of us that would be at this one stop, and they were all coming from part of the neighborhood. So the bus didn't have to stop 7 places. But sometimes we were like, we want the good seats. So we would walk like half a mile
To the
to
stop
the
before
other
it.
stop. Yeah. So we could get the good seats. Like now these get a fucking limousine, just pull it up. Like hey, we're here. Fuck. They do this for dogs too?
Yeah, see that. I've
Yeah,
seen
they
that.
do
Yeah.
they do this for fucking dogs. Fuck.
Sounds like a nightmare.
It is. Let me tell you.
It's a pretty decent thing to hate, I guess.
Oh man, I think it's a great thing. Yeah. Fuck. All right.
Yeah, I mean, I don't. We already talked about mine. I was kind of in my whole rant. I forgot that I wanted to put in the things I hate. I just couldn't stop myself today.
But like, don't you think like we got the NBA soft, right? Kids today, soft as fuck. You can't walk to the bus stop. They gotta
Soft.
they gotta come to your house. Like, what's
Yeah.
going on here? I just don't get it. Sometimes, you know what I see in my neighborhood? When it's raining or when it's really cold, parents will drive their kids to the bus stop and the kids wait in the car.
That's crazy to me.
Fucking soft. Get them a fucking bubble jacket and make their ass sit in the cold, wait for the goddamn bus.
The only exception I have is if it's like minus temperature. Then, like, yeah, you don't want to be standing out there too long. But man,
No, fuck that. Listen,
but that's why my school bus in the morning, I just waited in my house until it showed up to my driveway.
I didn't have I didn't have a lot of money growing up. There was a time where I was going to school and I had a hole in my sneaker.
Mm.
Like my big toe was just showing up, right?
Like
And
a
it was
hobo.
yeah, and it was like a couple weeks of this, maybe even longer. And I would go out to the bus stop, freeze my fucking ass off, my big toe getting like purple and shit because it's so cold. There's no what's it called? There's no blood flow. Kids are soft, man. Fuck.
Soft. How you know kids are soft? Nut allergies.
I say this shit all the time. I like all, all the time. Like, and yeah, do I want kids to die? No, I don't. But don't tell me I can't have a fucking Snickers on the plane, bro. Shut the fuck up. If if I if me eating a Snickers kills your kid, survival of the fittest.
Yeah.
Survival of the fittest.
Yeah.
Sorry. We got to get rid of this shit, bro. People, when you're
Yeah.
pregnant, eat fucking peanuts, please. You're fucking everything up for the rest of us.
Yeah. Go to a ball game. Have a bag of peanuts.
Yeah, Jesus Christ. Wait, ball games? Peanuts?
Yeah. Baseball.
I thought it was Cracker Jacks.
Oh, those are so out, dude.
Oh.
That was so 1928.
Oh, really? Really? I thought you get hot dog and Cracker Jacks at a baseball game.
Yeah, I've always been a peanut guy. So there's a guy on the radio, like sports radio here in Buffalo, who talks about all the time that if he's at like a baseball game, he'll put a bunch of the salty peanuts with the shell into his beer. And
Oh,
apparently this is like a thing. And then you drink the beer and it's like a little bit of salty. That's kind of nice. And then you get to the peanuts at the bottom and you have these like beer flavored peanuts. I'm like,
all right.
not something I'm going to try, but good for you,
I,
fella.
I like beer nuts, but they're like sweet.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like beer nuts. Oh,
Hmm.
all right,
Moving along.
moving on. Do your last sip because we might not have
Okay.
time for mine.
Okay. So something nobody's talking about. Over the course of time, we have just like created an undiscussed tier system for frozen water. Like, everyone knows that some ice is better than other ice.
Fuck yeah.
Like, we all know it, right? So you have the stupid half moon shape ice. It's the worst ice. Ice
Terrible
should
ice.
be in some sort of cube form. But
Yeah,
then if you're
the half moon, it's not even cold.
no, it's a horrible ice.
How's it
It's like
frozen and not
barely
even cold?
ice.
Yeah.
It's not even cold.
Yeah.
But then if you go to like a fancy cocktail place, they have big cube ice.
Mm.
And now that we've all just accepted that, like, that's a better form. That is a more premium ice, even though it's the same water. But you can go to like a Sonic's and then you get the weird, like, slushy crushed cylinder ice, the poop ice.
That's good ice.
Everyone knows that's great ice.
Yeah, it's good ice to crunch on. It makes that popping sound.
The best crunching ice. No
So
one ever
true.
talks about the tier system for ice. Maybe what we should do is put a tier list together and put it on our socials.
Yeah,
But
I think yeah.
I want to hear what you guys have to think about the ice. But I don't know why we never talk about ice.
I don't know. You know what though? We were talking about ice over the weekend because
Yeah.
we've got these. We got this new like drink place in the area, and they serve dirty water. Have you heard of this?
I don't like that.
It's like a trend, and it's like flavored water. So the like my favorite is the raspberry fizz, and
Hmm.
excuse me, and you know, it's got like some raspberry flavoring, and it's got that good crunchy little like odd shaped, you know, balls of ice. Oh, fuck. It's so good. They do the raspberry flavoring with a little bit of lemon, and I just do regular water, but you can get like sparkling water.
Oh,
Yeah.
interesting. I've never heard of
But
this.
yeah, dirty water. I guess it's a trend. I don't know.
Oh, okay. Well, you learn something new every day. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah. But I agree with you. I just don't know how we would rate this, and we're gonna have to come up with more categories because you get the like the cocktail, like at the bar, the cocktail ice.
The Collins ice for a Collins
Like
glass. It's
right,
specific to that glass.
exactly. But then also some bars you go to, like a fancy bar where you're paying a little bit extra, you're getting that clear ice that you can see through.
Yes. Now that's particularly manicured ice. That ice is specifically curated
Yes. Yeah.
with the
And then
perfect amount of heat and pressure.
you got dry ice. That's something.
Don't even get me started on dry ice. And then but you also have Smirnoff ice.
So and that's a liquid.
And that's a liquid. It's not even ice.
Yeah.
It's also terrible.
Yeah, I don't like it. Especially, like, why do you have vanilla vodka? Get out of here. Ugh.
Get out of here. I can't do the flavored vodka nonsense in general. It's a hard no.
Unless it's in a can and it's like, what are those things that I like?
Well, high noons, but that's a
Yeah, yeah,
that's a
yeah, yeah.
drink.
Yeah, it's flavored vodka, right?
Well, no, I think it's vodka with a flavored seltzer.
Okay,
Completely different. Completely different.
okay. But this was good. I really, yeah. Man, like I read this today, and I was like, this is so good. But I should have put some more thought into it because I thought I was going to come on here and be like, yes, ice. Um, and I'm excited about it. I just didn't think enough. I should have thought more about it so I had more thoughts. Because I thought,
What
because I do this all the time. I'm like, oh fuck, these people have this stupid ice. Like you know how you get the ice and it's like a cylinder with a hole in it.
yes.
I don't like that ice at all.
That's horrible ice.
It's too hard. You can't crunch it.
Well, the cylinder, very strong shape.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Structurally, it's very sound. Uh,
Incredibly strong. Now, if we're building an igloo, that's some pretty goddamn good ice.
oh, that's some good ice. Yeah.
Great ice for building igloos. So I think we should do you ever see those like S tier like categories? Like they do it for sports every week.
No. I have no
I'll
idea
send
what
you
you're
an
talking
I'll send you an example, you uncultured swine, and
about.
I will. I'll send you an example, and I think we should build a tier list for ice.
All right. All right. Yeah, let's do that.
That's all I got.
Yeah, I got nothing. My mom just sent me a picture of a giant alligator in her front yard. I hope she's okay.
Hell yeah!
It's
All right.
huge.
It seemed, yeah, I believe it. Those things can get massive, very dangerous. I hope she's not trying to take a selfie with it. Like that doesn't seem too safe.
I hope she doesn't, but if she does, that'd be pretty cool.
I'd love to see it. I'd be lying.
All right. So we got to
I'd be
do.
lying if I say I wish you didn't try.
All right. Dad, make sure mom's okay. Um, so so can I we've got we got 10 minutes.
Okay, I thought we went
So
long.
we're hour and 16. We did good. Um, but what did I want to do? Oh, let me tell you a story. It was pretty wild. Um, I kicked a dog this weekend in the face.
Oh Jesus!
Yeah. And I know that sounds bad because we all love dogs. Well, I don't really like animals, but whatever. Um,
Wild.
so anyway, Blue and I take him to the park and we do a 4 mile walk around the park. And man, the dog is just bulletproof. Watched me the whole time. It was great. We had a great walk by ourselves. We even saw a baby fox, which was pretty cool.
Cool.
And what are they called? Puppies? Are they puppies?
I think so. They're definitely not cubs.
No, they're not cubs. Those are bears.
Yeah.
Yeah. So anyway, we saw a baby fox. That was cool, and he smelled it, and he was a little interested, but we just kept on moving. We're headed to the car. Our walk is over. We're walking through the parking lot, and um, like between a bunch of the cars, these people are getting out and getting their dogs ready to go for a walk, I assume. And this black lab is growling and barking at Baloo, and it's pretty aggressive. I'm like, all right, we got to get out of here. Like I just want to get my dog away from this dog, because I don't think anything is going to happen. The dog's just being a dog aggressive dog, which is cool. Like they have those. Um, but they have another fluffy dog. I think it was like a Wheaton. I'm not sure though. But he jumped out of the car, hit the lab, which set the lab off, right? So they're on those huge flexi leads. They
Mhm.
both run after Blue and like aggressively. And he got so scared. He like was running in circles around me, tail tucked, and this lab got really close and I front kicked this motherfucker in the face.
Shit, dude.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, it sounds like you did the right thing.
Yeah, I kicked him. I kicked him in the face and I'm screaming at the guy who's holding the dogs, like, "Get your dog under control, like, fuck you, blah blah blah." His wife is screaming at me because I kicked the dog in the face, and I'm like, "Fuck you, blah 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 blah," like just screaming at her and him while trying to get my dog in the car. It was a crazy situation.
Oh my god. That
Yeah.
is really scary though.
Yeah, and now, like, I don't know, we've had a couple incidents with Baloo now where he sees a dog and he growls, so we're like, "Fuck, did this ruin everything? Like, all the work we put into this dog?" Yeah, so
I
because
think
he's still
something
young.
like that happened. That happened to my dog. She would go to the dog park all the time, and she was great with everyone, socializing with people and other dogs. Then there was one time where there was this weird reaction with the dog, and the dog kind of pinned her. And ever since then, she's been dog aggressive.
Yeah, that's why I don't do the dog parks.
Yeah, I think dog parks are a terrible idea.
Yeah, terrible. Don't put no, I would never. Ugh. Like, we take Baloo to school, like, once or twice a week, and, like they go hiking, it's a big pack of dogs that go out off leash hiking and stuff like that, and that's the only time I would allow
Hmm.
him to be off leash with a bunch of dogs, because
Hmm.
those people who are watching the dogs, they know what they're fucking doing.
Right, matters. Damn, dude.
Yeah.
I'm sorry they had that experience because that's really scary. But I'm glad it sounds like Blue's okay. So
Yeah, he's cool. It's just, I don't know, like, if there was a thing,
yeah.
like,
Well,
if he's gonna be a little dog aggressive now or what, I don't know, but we've had those couple incidents, so we're worried about it. We'll see how school went today.
yeah. I mean I think that is a huge positive though because maybe he'll learn that that's not all dogs. But I feel like he's also still young enough that you might be able to help train that out of him too.
Yeah, 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 that's the good thing, but I don't know, it's just like,
It
this
sucks.
sucks. Yeah.
There's so many irresponsible pet owners out there, and I've never really realized it until started working in vet med. But it is really crazy and really scary because they all think they're the best pet owner, and you are
I
actually really
know.
terrible at it.
The who knows what these people are like, you know what I mean, with their pets? Um, my thing is you've got these 2 dogs who don't necessarily like dogs, right? Why are they on flexi leads?
Right.
And I saw this happen, and from my experience at the vet and all the stuff I know about, like, specifically dog behavior, if the Wheaton hadn't jumped and hit the lab, it probably would have never have happened.
Mhm.
Like, there was all this pent up energy, and, like, the getting hit by the other dog just, like, set him free, and he was like, "Alright, let's do this."
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, you wanna hear another cool thing?
Sure.
In Connecticut, there was a bunch of, Bigfoot sightings recently.
Oh, very cool. Again?
Yeah, and I missed it.
Ah, man, well, next time you'll see Bigfoot next time.
I don't know.
He's on his way to the diner, about to order a lobster.
No, Bigfoots are allergic to seafood, dude.
Oh, is that a fact?
No, I just made it up.
Uh, I was thinking for a minute maybe I got it confused with the Yeti.
The they just eat they eat a different kind of ice altogether.
Yeah. See, their ice, very, very structurally sound and dense, very
Dense,
dense ice.
dense ice.
Yeah.
Oh, how do you feel about the ice that you get in the bag at the gas station?
That ice is for making things cold only.
Only. Never
Only. If you're
never in a
putting first of all, if you're putting that stuff in your drink, you have no idea where that ice has been.
That's true. I had no clue.
Like, could have been made with toilet water for all you know.
I drink out of the toilet.
Yeah, I mean, me too. I don't make ice out of it. I'm not crazy.
What let me ask you another question since we got time. We got a couple minutes. What's the why do bars put ice in the urinals? What's that about?
I think the only reason is because they have to turn over the ice that is in the wells every so often, so that the ice doesn't get stale. Because ice can go stale when it sits.
Oh,
So what
that's
they're really doing is scooping out of the well, and then they just don't have a place to dump it to drain it. So let's just toss it in the urinal. It'll just drain. People will pee on it. It'll drain faster. And it has an added benefit because if you're just peeing into a urinal that may or may not have a cake in it,
mm.
the urine will splash more and cause more disgustingness in the men's room.
Oh, and that's what we want out of our men's room.
Well, I prefer less disgustingness. Yeah,
Oh, okay. You know, wow, this is going off the rails. Off the
yeah.
rails.
What other pee questions you got?
I don't have well, I it's a P related question.
Okay,
All right. Why do guys when they're at the urinal, why do they pick their nose?
what?
You ever go to like a urinal in a public place and there's boogers on the wall? You've never seen that before?
No, dude.
Oh, really?
No.
Oh man.
I'm honest, genuinely. I've never seen that before. I don't know
Has any
where you're going. I don't know what kind of scumbags you got in Connecticut.
I've seen this everywhere though. All right. Anyone who's listening, if you've seen this phenomena, please comment and let me know I'm not crazy. But I'm always like, I'll go to a urinal and I'm peeing and I'm like, why did you decide to pick your nose and put it right there so I could see it? What are you doing?
That is crazy. Insane. What I think is actually equally, if not more insane, are the dudes at the urinal that like put their hand up on the wall.
Yeah,
Why? Wait, what are we doing?
what are
Don't
you
touch.
doing?
Don't do that. Don't do that.
No, don't put your hand there. Oh my gosh. Yeah,
What is causing you so much issue today that the best place for you to take a load off is the urinal?
I don't think I've ever I don't think I've ever done yeah. Never.
Yeah. Yeah. That's wild.
What are you yeah, what's happening? You that
We
tired?
this is the next thing we have to ban. We have to ban this.
Alright.
Ban the
Alright.
hand.
Fan the hand. What the fuck? That's so strange. Alright. Well, I think we did it.
We did it, bud.
Wow, I'm glad I think it started a little rough and, I think we ended a little rough, but, all in all, I think we did a great job.
All right. Everyone, we're on Spotify. Go check us out there as well. Make sure you follow our social medias. It'll be linked in the comment section. All that fun stuff.
And tell us what you think about ice.
Tell us, yeah, about ice cubes.
Yeah.
We know what you think about ice.
That's so funny.
We're talking about
Yeah,
specifically frozen water.
yeah, frozen water. We don't care about your politics, please. That like comment politics about our other politics stuff, not ice. Oh God, we already get it. All right,
All right, everyone.
let's
Thanks for
wrap this
watching.
up. Good night, everybody. Boogie boogie.
Boogie boogie.